Okay, guys, this is a quick, short synopsis of the size change project that we were working on in class yesterday, or I mean on Friday. So you have been assigned a state or two. If you have easier states, you get two. The sub should pass you a slip of paper that's got your name on it and your state. If it's a single next to it, just means you're doing one state because it's a little bit more difficult. So here's what you're going to do. First, you're going to cut out your state or trace it. There's two maps hanging up on the back wall, so you're probably just going to trace it from that actual map. You don't want to do any other size because everybody else's is being in relationship to that map on the back wall. So I'm going to show you an example using a star. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put it into the lower left corner. When you put it in the lower left corner, you don't want it up here in the lower left corner. You don't want it down in very tight. You want it so there's some space. Then you're going to put a center of dilation, so a point. Next, you're going to, and that point, that red point is going to be the one I measure back to. You're going to put a point at every place that there is jutting in and out on your state. These are the points that you will connect later for, and you're going to kind of do like connect the dots. So once you've done that, you're going to measure in centimeters. There are rulers staying out. You're going to measure in centimeters from the center of dilation out to each individual point. So I'm going to measure out there. And let's say that that ended up being, I'm just exaggerating, 3 centimeters for me. You are going to use the scale factor of 6.7. So you're going to take that measurement and you're going to times it by 6.7. So 3 times 6.7, if I do that out on my calculator, I get 3 times 6.7. I end up with 20.1. So now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure from my center of rotation through my original point, and I'm going to measure out until I get to 20.1. This is my new point. Obviously, this line right here, you're not going to draw that because we're not going to use that. You're going to go around and do that with every point. So I'm going to measure here, and maybe this one was 5. So I take 5 times 6.7. And I get 33.5. So again, I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to measure from my center of dilation through my point, and I'm going to measure up to there. Now, oh, that point stayed attached. Let's put a second point there. All right, so obviously, again, you don't want this line. We're going to take it away. Once you have done it with all the points, you're going to end up with points that are going to be something like this. Obviously, mine is all freehand. So your points are going to connect. Ooh, that's not going to be a very good star. Let's see here, 2 more for me. You're going to connect those points. Now you're going to take and cut out your large new state. And you're going to put it onto the butcher paper in the back for your correct hour. Again, this was a short synopsis, so have somebody, one of your neighbors, explain to you for this project.